Starting the stream. On today's episode of Idiot Streams for the Wrong YouTube Channel, Part 1. Idiot Streams for the Wrong Anyway. We're going back to Jool today. I've decided we're not gonna land on Tylo yet. Mostly because I saw mods. So we're gonna be doing some mod stuff today. What does mod stuff mean? Well, mods. So I got 2 more mods for today. One of them is the ComNet mod. Why do we need the ComNet mod? Because it'll be funny. Also, we got this little mod called Orbital Survey. Basically, it's SCIENCE. I don't know how this mod exists already, but it does. So that's the thing. So we're just gonna jump right into the last campaign here and play some video games, I guess. Actually, first of all, before we go, I don't remember if it was one of the planets has a satellite in polar orbit. I intend to find it and see if this mod works for so we have orbital lines now. It's very funny. Apparently this is red and this is also red, which is weird because these are bigger ones. But you know what? I think that's fine. I think that's actually perfectly fine. And I don't think we should worry about it. So this one is not polar, so we don't need to worry about that one whatsoever. These ones are in a triangle, and you can see the glory of the triangle here. You see, I specifically picked this altitude because it was actually the perfect altitude. And I picked that specifically because I knew it was the perfect altitude. Anyway, what about you, Midness? You have a triple satellite array, if I don't remember correctly. Which is weird, because some of these satellites appear to have drifted a little bit, and that's annoying. Also, this is not a very good triangle, and I can see that now. Which is weird, because this was a good triangle. It was not this wonky before, I swear. Was it this wonky before? I don't know. I actually don't know. I did Midness incorrectly. And there's also Duna, but Duna broke, so I'm not too worried about Duna right now. Yeah, I'm not concerned about Duna at the moment. The other thing is Jool. Jool is just funny because we did this, and now there's a big triangle around Jool. So yeah, that's a thing. It is truly one of the things of all time. So yeah, we did a thing. And, why is there a thing on Laythe? What? Wasn't that on Tylo? Am I tripping? Oh no, there's also one on Tylo. Very strange. We're not gonna go to... Actually, we could try to do... What the heck is on Laythe? I have a mission to Laythe? What? Where? We've got the dumb Tylo thing that I don't want to do because... it's Tylo. I want to do other stuff first, but whatever. Oh, this. Aim a sample from one of the strange pleature on Laythe. Okay, that actually makes more sense. Alright. We're not going to do that. Because what I want to do is scan every single body around Jool. Now, you might think I'm crazy. But I say it'll be funny and it'll do absolutely nothing to help me actually play the game. But I'll have funny maps. And also, yeah, that's basically it. Hello, FPS. Where the heck? Okay, stay up there. So yeah, that's an incredibly funny mod I want to see use. So basically the way that it works is not anything like SCIENCE actually at all. But if you have a satellite dish on it that is greater than 1 gigameter, basically what that means is it'll scan stuff for you. That is literally all that it does. See, you get this, you can enable and disable it. You've got visual and biome. They take a little bit different amount of what am I thinking? Electric charge to use, but basically all of these have it. Why? I don't know, but they do. So basically around whatever planet they'll have an ideal altitude. You just want to place it there in polar orbit and it'll make you a map. It's great. So so Jool has what, 5 moons? 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's 5 moons. I don't think we need to scan Jool because that seems completely pointless, but I mean, maybe it's not. I mean, it probably is, but maybe it's not. So we're gonna try that. Let's see, which one is the cheapest moon to get to? That was a dumb question, because the answer is Pole. Why do I have an air, why is my Delta V map now an airplane? I'm sorry, that's not how that works. Why are you like, anyway. So, the plan is, obviously, not to do what we did last time and have a slightly underpowered stage. This time, we're going to have an overpowered stage to propel us. Also, I should mention that we got this. So, like, we can do science and stuff. We might do something with that. Which, actually, now that I think about it, we could probably also put on here, because we're going all the places. We can attach these. Oh, you know what? What? Wait a minute. I have an idea. I don't know how practical it would be. Hang on. So if we do... Hang on. So if we have like this guy, and then like this guy, and then like this guy, how much? That's 2,500 meters per second of Delta V. Now, the question is, can we do like... Can we, like, put ourselves in Jool orbit and then, like, get back to Kerbin for that? I think we can. Ooh. Cause here's the thing, right? Like this one I know because I've tested it. This is only this is just like a transmit. Like you just get the science, it gets downloaded to a hard drive, and you just send it. But these you don't have to return samples, but if you do, you get like twice as much science. So what I'm because the way it works is that all you need is one command module, and it has all your science in it. And if you have like a second one on the same spacecraft, then both of them have the science. So if we just collect the science and then just put it in here and then say, oh, I don't know, we'll just make a little pancake for this thing, like this, and then suddenly we have a little return capsule, and we'll just send that back to Kerbin. It's not the simplest of options, but it'd be really funny to get a little return capsule back. So, like, honestly, I think this would be actually a really cool idea if we can pull it off. I just have no idea how we'd pull it off. I'm going to keep this over here. So if I need to attach it to the spacecraft somehow, I just will. Anyway, we need 4 satellites, and we're going to put them around planets. So we'll build those real quick. I mean, I imagine they're just dinky little they need solar panels because like the thing needs EC to like run, but I think that's okay. So we'll have you, and I mean, does this thing even need fuel? I mean, I'll put fuel on it, but like it doesn't need to be a lot of fuel. In fact, I can probably... Okay, that makes absolutely no sense, but... Is it really... I wish there was a smaller fuel tank than the Oscar, but whatever. We'll put little tiny solar panels on you, and some batteries, and then that'll be actually just everything, because tiny satellite don't need nothing else. I need this to be radially attached, actually. Stack decoupler. That's not what I want. Stack separator. Why are they... I thought one of them was just called a decoupler and one of them was called a stack separator. Why are they both stack now? Did I miss that? Or am I going crazy? Because I swear they were not called that before. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. It's possible. There. So now we have a satellite. We can just bring this down like this. Just so that it's a little more compact. And we can fit more in a reasonably sized fairing, because we want a big one on top with a lot of fuel so we can do all the science stuff. So we have this. We're going to want you to just be there. So this will be for a different one. I want this fairing to be gone, not... I want engine. Disabled. Disabled. And then we go like that. And then we just, nope. And then we have one more. So this will be the main stack. Got 5 satellites of questionable design, but it will be fine. Then I guess what we can just do is just have a big transfer stage, huh? So let's see. Oh, that's right. We have medium stuff now. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's great. So we can do... Oh, wait, no. We have large stuff now. That's right. I remember unlocking things. Oh, now, wait a minute. There's nothing that says this can't be the... There's nothing that says this can't be the... How much does it take to circularize around places? Laythe is 1,000. Tylo is a little more than 1,000. Do each of these... Now, here's a question. Do each of these probes have 1,000 meters per second delta V? Because if they do, I can just... Because, like, for this... Yeah, I can... This is a big stage. I can just, if I need to, just, like, say, oh, what? You want science? Science. And then just have this somewhere on there. Because that's a lot of fuel. How much delta V do you have? Not you. How much delta V do you have? Will you tell me? You're not gonna tell me. But you know what? That's okay. I understand. Oh, okay, so I just heard a deep bass rumble and I'm like, what? They're watching a movie downstairs. That explains that. Alright, so we have these, and in order to find out the delta V, which it refuses to give me for some reason, it's very simple. We just take this and just go. And then we have a delta V measure. 200? That's it? Now wait a minute, I thought it'd be way more. Actually, wait. Let me just teleport you to orbit real quick. Oh, now it's 938. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Alright. 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 I don't know if that's enough. But for the smaller ones, it definitely is. But for the bigger ones, we might need more fuel. So Tylo, we might need more fuel. Val, we might... Really? It's that much to get circularized around these planets? We might have plenty of extra delta V, though. To be fair. 938 meters per second. I feel like I want that to be more. We could just add, like, a tiny little fuel booster matron thingy. Those are words. Okay. See, actually, what we could do is, like I said previously, just kind of go Set you as the main stack. Go down here. Say, well, coupler. What about second coupler? And then we don't have the big orbital maneuvering engine, but I think we have engine plates. I think we have engine plates. Yes. We don't actually have the large one, which is kind of annoying. But we can just kind of do that. That'll give us some delta V. 4,275 meters per second with delta V, to be precise. That should allow us to do some maneuvering. So we have 1,000 to cap. Wait, this actually doesn't have to be done with this one now that I think about it. Also, I want the smaller one. And then we can do defunny. And by defunny, I mean science. So we just, I don't know, slap a science there. Slap a science there. And I don't know how you're meant to attach this. Is it like the second? Actually, doesn't mount here. And I can do that. That'll work. Looks ugly. I don't care. Ooh, oh god. Wait, what? Does this not radially attach? What? No, but it did what? Alright, new plan. We'll do that. And then that. It's fine. It works. So we'll just have this guy here. It's gonna be a little off center with the center of mass or whatever. But how much off is it? I mean, like, not that much, so it should be okay. I can add some batteries as well. Like this. And then all we need... Actually, you know what we can do? I can just balance it out with, say, a tiny little spacecraft off in the corner here. So we just have, I don't know, a radial decoupler or something, just like that. And then like a little fuel tank, like this, and it'll just be attached to, like, I don't know, an ant engine probably. Like this. And then that. This thing can just basically fly back to KSC. It'll have a little thing on the side here. And I think if we do two-way, we can also have a battery. You know, for those deep space operations, you know? And then we have room on this side for us to just attach it radially over here. Like that. But like the other way around. Solar panels should actually, we need to redo this a little bit just so it fits. If we have the antenna here, and then the solar panels like this, I think it'll work. Assembly anchor should be down here. I should be able to just rotate this stack a little bit so nothing is actively clipping. like that. And by the time we've deployed everything, this should be good to go. I think it's cute, and therefore it's good. So that should be reasonably balanced, I guess. This thing looks a little ridiculous, but we have our science on this big thing. This transfer all these satellites into their orbits. Should have plenty of delta V to do that. But I guess we'll find out. I imagine it need more power. Just to run the stuff. And it would need a large antenna to transmit the data back. Because there will be data. We shall call this satellite 2 and save it as Jool sats. Alright. So now we have this. It's a little less delta V than I thought it would, but we can add more. Maybe. Yes. I think this will work very well. Could have just used one part there, but it's fine. Nobody will notice. Also, it's occurred to me, if I set the assembly anchor back to you, there should be a command thing here. Which now there is. Alright. So now, we just need to build something to launch this. Super simple. Medium. Actually, no, we got a large decoupler. We'll take... Oh, I know. Oh, this is gonna look good. Alright. Okay, we don't okay, never mind. We don't have mediums yet. Or large payload adapters. So it won't look as good, unfortunately. It'll look almost good. Build, please. Thank you. Does that fit? Like, barely. Alright, just go up and in. I do not like how that looks. Also, because this is going to Jool, I nearly forgot. Need the funny colors. Boop. Restore. Alright, so now everything should be good in there. And now we can add the large sections, which is a little awkward, but it should be okay. That's medium, that's large. Now we can add the Rhino. Yes, big rocketry. And stack the coupler. Add the big fuel tank. I think we need more than one of those. Do we need more than one of those? I have no idea. Let's see, we might only need one. Man, this usually has issues though. Doesn't necessarily like to gimbal, though I think that was an issue with the initial version, so they might have fixed that. So here, this stage has 2,350. I'm just gonna trust that this is accurate. Hopefully it is. Then this upper stage has 4,000. Then everything is not accurate anymore. Okay. So then it's this. This will decouple. And then the stuff is not staged properly. One moment. Let me get that corrected. Where's the decoupler? That's like right there. It's in here somewhere. I I did put a decoupler there, right? I totally did not put a decoupler there. Well, there's a decoupler there now. Ignore that. Looks like a pencil. Okay. Is this? Oh, there it is. Okay, so then we have the U there. Wait, we've created the British lipstick rocket. Like, actually for real. Neat. The sudden return of the UK Space Agency. That is actually what this looks like. Oh my goodness, I've done it. So we have this. Actually should go off at the same time as this. Fairing opens. This goes off at the same time as this. Have you this? These two need to go off at the same time. Well, they don't have to, but makes it function more efficiently. Then there's all these things should happen. Where is that radial decoupler? Here. These two should happen simultaneously at the end of the mission. But I think the rest can be figured out there. We have like 9,000. We have plenty of Delta V for this. I don't want to say it will work first try, but I would not be surprised if it did. Jool satellites 2, 9,000 meters per second. So we have that much to get there. What I should do is go to the tracking station real quick. Make sure this is saved. Save. And go to the tracking station, get us into a correct orbit for a Jool transfer. Which is actually pretty soon. Just about there. Go back in. Alright. Jool 2. This should go with this. This should go after this, actually. I think that 10,000. We've breached 10K. Amazing. Amazing. I want to launch during the daytime. Also, where is... Oh, the Cobnet lines. Oh, they're so bright. Why is this mod like this? Oh my god. Oh crap. I need to get that into the... Quick. This one. Control from here. Okay. All of those command pods are totally not in line with each other. Yes! The power of the large parts. Alright, we have some research to do. Probably, it's not that. It's not the friggin' survey thing. The new science thing we got. Okay. Actually, no, it's doing its thing right now, probably. No, that's atmosphere. Actually, it probably doesn't work in atmosphere now that I think about it, huh? It is a radiation survey, after all. It is a radiation survey. Oh yeah, they fixed the gimbal on this thing, I'm pretty sure anyway. The gimbal actually works, and looks like it's vectoring thrust like it should, so... I'm gonna chalk that up as a win. Fairing part, this would have just been straight up the middle. It would have been great, like freaking Starship style. Just no breaking continuity of the stages, just one single cylinder all the way up. Would have been great. But Like Electron does that with its fairing. It's a tiny fairing at the top. Hey, I got... Oh, no, we did get radiation measurements. Okay. Cool. We can just transmit those, so... That's neat. The only problem with single-engine stages like this... Hello there. Hello there, Mr. Temperature Gauge. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna back off on the thrust a bit so we can get a little more horizontal. Just a little scared of it just dorking itself out and just tipping. It shouldn't tip over. We're at like 45 kilometers, but whatever. What the heck is that one? I don't know. Let's just coast to Apoapsis real quick. Because otherwise... Okay, I can't actually turn these off. Let's see, comm lines, all path. How was that path only? Okay, it's not like the original system. You know, we'll turn it off for now. Disabled doesn't even disable it. What? Okay, that's just goofy. It doesn't even do that. Okay. I'm not sure how they managed to forget to manage to words. Rhino. We can also deploy you. I see that's gone well. What a deployment, am I right? Just wow. One of the deployments of all time. Truly. Is it gonna leave or just sit there glitching the heck out? Alright. I mean, I can't stop you, I guess, but like, really? You're gonna do that? Why is it doing this? The heck? Thanks, Orbits. Why are you heating up? No. Stop it. Stop. Why? Stop increasing temperature. Well, that band? Okay, well... Heck you. It's always then. It seems so easy, and then... lose a satellite dish that you need to do the thing. Of course. Well... What on earth? Why is everything so shiny? That was weird. Alright, go back to this side. We'll pitch over a little more aggressively this time. Alright. Up, wait. Where is it? Where? The thing. You control from here. Alright. Now we can pitch over. And it won't pitch like 33 degrees north-northeast ish. Oh, you know why? We might be able to get some ground science from that. That might be what that was from. This will probably give us a lot of science, though, because it's a new science equipment here. That is a good point. I could just turn heat off during the ascent, because that... Is it a bug? Actually, it's probably actually it's the fairing bug. Is it though? Wait, is it the... Is it a bug? There's probably something bugged about it. There's probably something bugged about it. The heat going through the fairings is a bug. That's definitely a bug. The heating when I was turning, though, might not be. It might have just been because we're still going fast in the atmosphere. I'm not entirely sure. Don't think you should be getting heating that high in the atmospheres, but it's possible. Much better. This is a bug. We'll do that then. We'll say heating doesn't exist anymore. Just for now. We'll turn it back on later because we do need it. But for now, I guess we can just leave it off. And we pitch down. Oh yes, Mammoth is definitely pitching correctly now. Because I tried doing this before and it did nothing. It was really funny and also really annoying. Might be wiggling because there's an imbalance up here as well. Just occurred to me. It's possible. It's actually quite probable now that I think about it. Alright, 80 kilometers. Stage this. And now all the satellites are fine. What do you know? I feel like there's an abnormally high amount of drag for being 60 kilometers up. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Another bug? Question mark? Probably not. I don't know. Could be either. Alright, out of the atmosphere. More science! That button is very useful. Are we turning? We are turning. Okay, good. Now we're out of the atmosphere. We can not enable that. Enable this. This heat gauge could stop existing. Is that because the heat's not functioning? There it goes. Now it's going down. I think it's going down. We'll see. It should leave me alone now. There's no heating here. It'll definitely go away once we get into, or at least it should go away when we get to high time warp, but for now, it's probably fine. Is there really no way for me to select which ones? Path only. All disabled. Does disabled disable them? Not really. I've disabled some of them. So that's good, I guess. It's slightly less obnoxious. Disabled. Maybe they'll just delete themselves at some point. I don't know. To Jool. We start here. Jool takes many meters per second of delta V, so we will need to stage halfway through this. But that's fine. Not too worried about that. ba. 2,000 meters per second. So we need 300 from the second stage here. Extend panels. Do it. So the other thing is that, because, oh, there's the research thing. I found it. These, can I just delete you? That'd be nice. No, it's just not gonna let me. Okay. Whatever. Use the thing. Do we still have infinite electricity turned on? Oh god, we do. Now it's off. It's fine. There it goes. Don't need that on right now. Depends if Jool bug is still, if it decides to show up, which it probably will. I'd rather get all these random zero science things out of my face now. Resume. Oh, no, cancel. There we go. So that'll run, give us some science, because it was trying to do it from in the atmosphere. It's just wasting electric charge right now. But that can be transmitted, and it'll do absolutely nothing bad for me, so that's good. Let's get around to the node. Agree. Right, so now we have data we can actually transmit for actual science. Let's go. Transmit. 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 Oh, it is transmitting. Yep. I think they do need to edit the AI or whatever. AI? What? Okay. Edit the code for the timed experiments, because if you change a biome in the middle of a timed experiment, this will not reactivate half the time. It's weird. So I think there's something going on there. It should always reactivate if it's like paused, because it'll pause itself if you're not in the same biome. And Jool comes after Duna, presumably. Yeah, they just completely skipped Drez, I guess. Although then again, this planet doesn't exist anyway, so it's fine. There's also some lore around Jool right now. I'm abstaining and not procrastinating whatsoever from doing that. Well, there is a Laythe one we could probably do pretty easily. Actually, is Laythe easier than Tylo? Not really. I guess it depends what you're doing. Nah, no. Laythe is easier. You don't have to land on it. Just use parachutes. What am I saying? Duna now, not sure where they're sending me next. Duna's fun. They're like, oh yeah, so I'm sorry, so there's like this thing. I don't know if you've gotten to the actual monument or whatever yet, but it's like, alright, so there's this big crater. Land in it. And like, normally that's fine, but I mean, they sent you there directly after going to Minmus, which is like no atmosphere. It's a precision Duna landing, which is that's a little steep. I mean, I thought they would have gone to Ike first, but I guess not for a precision landing like that, because it's a little bigger, but it's extra planetary. So they'd be like, all right, so get to the other thing first, but I guess not. All right, so we've got 3 minutes to this burn. The weird thing is they always put they put most of them at high inclinations as well, which is weird. It just makes it harder. One, burn. Alright. Going. This stage is afterwards. Burns out approximately halfway through the whole time just because it burns fuel slower. Oh, my cob lines are gone. Oh, it does work. It just takes like 5 minutes to activate. Nice. Thanks, mods. I mean, in fairness, the mod did come out yesterday. The mod did come out yesterday. It has just occurred to me I wrote Perdorming Science in the title. You saw nothing. Perdorming Science! Cannot believe I just did that. Alright. I do like that when they tell you to... that for Minmus and, eventually when you go to Jool, they're like, do a satellite first. So you have to, like, scan Jool. I like where they're going with it. I hope that leads to them just, like, adding ScanSat. Because that makes satellites useful. And it gives people a reason to want to satellite, which would be epic. I should watch this, actually. Burn a little more. There it is. And Head of Fate. Alright, so next on the agenda is wait a little bit for this experiment to be in high orbit. Give me science. Thank you for giving me science. Not gonna transmit it yet. Now I can transmit it now that I actually have solar power. Transmit. Transmit. Alright. That'll do its thing. Give us some science. Epic. Alright, I'm just gonna watch this. Also, you can stop existing. Alright. Strangely, they don't give you any deep space things. Not more like it's not deep space, but they don't give you any science for being in solar orbit. There's no... it might be that you need to be in low solar orbit and they'll give you some science. But high orbit around Kerbal, nothing, despite the fact that this is a radiation survey. Sorry, the sun is bombarding you with radiation. Nothing to survey. Okay, thanks, game. I don't know if there's a reason they didn't do that or what, but I thought that was weird. We need this track. Great movie plan. Oh, what? That, okay, which one is it? This one. Alright. Need to know which track we're going on here. And which one gives me the highest bang for my buck in terms of inclination changes. We'll do that. Where is the position? Because there is a position between these two areas where it gives you the most. You can see it pretty clearly. It's right around here, it looks like. It's a pretty easy way of getting a nice efficient burn, is just drag it until it gives you the biggest effect. Blurry planet till you get a sat there. That would be a weird way of doing it. I'm not... maybe. That'd be incredibly unintuitive for a new player, though. Just like, oh yeah, so why is Duna look like it came from 2012? Well, you see, you haven't scanned it yet. Maybe if I just turn my graphics settings up, and then they're gonna be like, well, this game looks bad. Eh. Maybe it could work. I don't personally see it doing that. Oh, wait. Tylo encounter? Yo. Yes, Tylo, give me an orbit. Or don't. What? Tylo, do a thing. Nah. Alright. Give me an orbit. Give me an orbit for free! Save me 100 whole meters per second of delta V that I literally have in the stage anyway. Please. It worked. Oops. Oh. Wow, that is way more precise than I thought it needed to be. Alright, and you don't want to impact Tylo either. That's, 42 kilometers? Is that close? Actually, that makes sense. Tylo's like the size of Kerbin. You don't really... I guess it doesn't really occur to you that it's that big in terms of looking at Jool, I guess. Put down. I want this in plane. Or at least minimum, I want in, like, the ability to get an encounter with, like, pole or something. Alright. Oops, went on the other side. Is it because I'm in I could just not be picky about this, but I want to be. Be within Jool's little ecliptic here. When it does that, it doesn't help. And now it's like down like this. Why? Oh, we're entering it from an angle, that's why. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Is that fine? Actually, I like that. That'll work. I might adjust it a little more when we get closer. Mostly just because I don't have any faith that I'll be able to accurately do that from here. But, yeah. And also, the nice thing is, even though we're not getting, like, samples from the surface, because this stage will be visiting at least most of the planets. Hopefully, most of the planets. That's the idea. We should be able, with this little guy, to send back all the samples that we get from you and from you. So we get all the science this time. Alright. Warp to where we need to go for the node. Which is way over here. An active vessel combine -24 entered Jool's SO. What? Huh? Oh, hello, Drez. Funny seeing you here. What on earth are you doing here? Did we accidentally launch at a Drez transfer window? Like, what is this? Hello, ghost planet that doesn't exist. Seconds. Alright. I actually do want to be pointed at Jool, or at least looking at what stuff is happening here. Okay, not you. 4, 3, 2. 1. Alright. Yeah, it didn't line up very well, unfortunately. Quick save. Yeah, I could have lined up a little better, but I didn't. Alright. Go all the way out to Jool. We'll pick up some relays when we actually get over there. This is actually a point that this could actually be helpful. Path only. Oh, there we go. Now it's actually helpful. So now we have connection. Why is there no anti-aliasing on this line? Suspicious. What is this talking about? Oh, it's ours. Okay. Yeah. Might be the... Is that... Does Jool bug affect it all the way here? Really? So we have the ability to run this. Why is this not... Why is this not active? Because I have not run this yet. Okay, I can do it. Okay. Oh, is it just because there's insufficient electric charge, despite the fact that there's, what, how many solar panels on this? These are doing... Actually, to be fair, this is a very small amount of EC. We'll do it like this. Hopefully gets us some more electric charge. Actually, when we fire the engines, now that I think about it, we'll just do a maneuver node and the engine alternator will be helpful. Alright, so we need to burn this way to get back into that Tylo assist, which is now quite far out. The greatest of Christmases. And by that I mean I got clothes. Truly. Greatest. Anyway. They are nice clothes, though. Anyway. Here. Actually, we should just... Actually, I can get a low encounter here. We can get a low, survey. Let's see. Oop. Can I level this out? Okay, it just didn't like that. Did not like that very much. Oh, that was better. That's much better. I'll take that. You can get a different gravity assist to do the rest. Probably with a planet that's not Tylo. Alright, 1 million. 2, yeah, that seems good. I don't know if that gets us low orbit around Tylo. Might not. I'm looking at Jool right now. Get a little lower. Around Jool. Just so we can guarantee ourselves to get the science from that. From low orbit around Jool, because that's easier. And I mean, we're gonna get science from Tylo anyway. Like later. Because that is definitely someplace we have to visit. How long have I been playing this? I don't remember specifically, but it was like KSP 1.3. I'm actually not the oldest of KSP players. It was like KSP 1.3. Nah, now it's, yeah. Actually, when did KSP come out? 2011? Yeah, it was not 2011 that I started playing. It was like 2016 earliest. Honestly, how good you are at physics games, I think is just linearly related to how well you understand physics. Which is a dumb sounding thing to say, but it's also just the only way. Oh, I have 15 seconds till this burn starts. That's convenient. Please point towards that. Because otherwise it is not convenient. I don't want to do this right now. I can do that after I do this. What was I talking about? Yes, I know that game. Thank you. Let's see. Do this. Right, watch this orbit. Don't want it to draw. Oh, jeez! This stage is way too powerful for its own good. Hi. To turn around now. Unfortunate. We got the science, so that's important. This is gonna be draining just incredibly quickly now. Please finish. Please. I have a feeling it's not gonna finish. What is it at? 50 seconds? We're out of EC. Okay. 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 I actually don't know if we have Jool bug right now, which is the solar panel bug that was discovered immediately. I don't think we do. I think it's just low output from the solar panels. So let me make sure we have good angle at the sun, which is this way. Get high stellar exposure because that's the highest. I should have put like 6 on here. That would have been more intelligent. And then we'll just zoom towards. Oh, this has to be done in one go, it looks like. Interesting. Alright, we got it. Experiment finished successfully. 512. That's a big number, and that's probably the smallest one as well that we'll get. I'm gonna wait until we get like around Tylo to do the change here, because it'll be more efficient if we're at low inclination. Also, we don't necessarily need to do that. It's just more helpful. Use the solar panels on the pros. The problem with that is they might have an issue decoupling. Actually, these ones won't. Also, they're at like a 90-degree angle to these, so it's like, which ones do we want? The one that gives up to 3.5 or the ones that give 1? I could have rotated the upper ones to be in the same orientation as well. There's multiple things you could have done here, which I didn't. Here, we'll do the upper ones. Or I won't. Okay. Well, they don't even want to deploy. That's strange. We're actually at full EC right now. We do get EC. I think the reason we weren't getting it is just because of orientation. Orientation can kill you. I think it's actually a lot more beneficial to have 3 of these than it is to have 2, because at 2, you will often knife edge yourself and just place yourself so the sun's up here and they just get nothing. That happens in KSP1 as well. 3 is often better than 2, and not just because it's a bigger number. 4 is better because if you're pretty much always getting an average, just more in a circle is generally always good. Alright, wait, whoa. We can get science from this. Yeah, science. Make sure we do this. This is actually also running the environment survey, which is not over here. It's over here. That's a battery. Where is it? Here. I think... Oh, wait, no. This is an atmosphere. What am I... Why did I bring the sniffer? No. There's a reason I brought the sniffer. Never mind. Yeah, 4 is generally better. I did this because I thought it would look better, but, like... meh. No, there's a reason we brought the sniffer. So, last time... Somebody just drop a pan down my stairs? Anyway. What the heck was that? So, the reason... I brought the snippers because last time, I think it's on one of these probes. We got the transmission data from the atmosphere survey, but there's a side quest. The side quest is return it to Kerbin, and with our little return capsule thing that we have here, I hope that it has enough delta V to make it back to Kerbin. It better. But we can actually get the samples, not only from the Science Junior, but also those atmosphere surveys. We can just run it again, it'll be fine. And we can get those actually back to Kerbin, get like 8 times as much science, it'll be great. So this is now run in high Tylo orbit. Let's see if we can get it in low Tylo orbit. I also want to see if I can maneuver node here and get that just above the atmosphere to the point where I'm not dying immediately. Which way do I have to push that? Okay, obviously it's not that direction. Is it this direction? No? Wait, why is it not even showing? What? Why is it not showing? Excuse me. Oh, there it is. This one. Oh, it's retrograde, it looks like. We want to be... Yeah, retrograde. Just to boost that, alright. Retrograde. How do you get a... How do you... What do you mean, how do you get a probe car? Just like communications? Because communications is just the satellites. Otherwise, there's just a probe here. And we have this little return capsule to get it back. Alright. Let's see. This might not be close enough to get a low orbit, unfortunately. Lack of stellar exposure. Oh no. How tragic. Oh, we got low orbit. I don't know how long we'll keep it, but we got low orbit. Neat. That is actually wrong. That is going down? No, it's going up. What? It doesn't know if it's going up or down. Good to know. Also, that looks like it's going very, very slow. Okay, we're not gonna do that then. Did we exit low orbit already? Yeah, okay. That wasn't gonna happen then. Cancel. The alternative is going... Once you leave SOI... You need more antennas then, probably. That's... Yeah, probably more antennas. You can either have a big antenna, or you can have ones in orbit, like these ones, for example. I don't actually need this one. Actually, I think this one's only good for Duna anyway. But with the bigger antennas, you can set up, like, I think these are all relays, so these are relaying back to Kerbin, and then you can basically control anything in this SOI. Alright, so now we're going to wait for another one, since we need, ideally, to get to any one of these to deploy our satellite. Which actually would have been more convenient to have a more kicked out orbit, now that I think about it. I'm gonna go back then. This is gonna take all the way back to the initial Tylo encounter, but I think that's okay. This is all the way out here, but I know that. Oh, that's Elu. Let's see. Warp to here. Yes, I know, I just undid like 20 minutes, but whatever. Alright. If I understand, so I think first, to maximize the amount of delta V we need from things. No, it doesn't. Is that right? I think we want to go to pole first and then work the way inward, because then you use the least amount of delta V. I have no idea how sane of a strategy that is, but it makes sense to me. Also rotate the ship so that it's pointed at the sun again. Alright. Let's see if these work now. Oh, it does. Neat. Just get a little extra then. Should be fine. So here, make another node. Yeah, that'll help. You need to, depending on where you want them to be, it does depend what size antenna you put on them, though. Maybe that's self-explanatory, but I'm not entirely sure. No, that's backward. I need it on this side. How do I get Tylo to kick me out that far? And I'd like it to be less elliptic. Ideally, it'd be pretty flat. It's like that. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll go with that one. Did one of my satellites get kicked out? No. I just have two satellites in very... No, I have one satellite in a wonky orbit. Okay, that's right. I remember now. Why is JoolSat 3 continuously highlighted? No, stop it. Cease your highlightedness. No. Why? Alright. Do I want that to be kicked out even more? It helped for being in an inclination, I guess. It's just, I mean, we're using so little delta V for this. We can basically get any elliptical orbit in this orientation we want. So I think I'm going to kick myself out further just so I can get... whatever so I can get inclinations easier, because the further that their apoapsis is, the more efficient your inclination changes are. Alright, that seems good. I'm gonna aim for pole first. Or Paul, or whatever you... I have no idea. And then we'll see how that goes. This is... Do I want high inclination, though? Or do I want to see if I can yeet myself into another tile encounter? Because that could also help. If we can get ourselves circular, that could also be good. Here, let's try... I think I saw one earlier. Excuse me. I saw that it was possible. We did it before. Let's see. This is how it always is when you're doing gravities. There's so many options, but you only have so much fuel. But if you do it right, you can save fuel, but you need to plan it very well. So like here, you can get it very close, but you're very eccentric. So you kind of want to pull that down. If we can end up with like a Paul encounter like from this, that'd be amazing, but generally you don't get that. Set target. Wait, what? That is way closer than it needs to be. Wait a minute. Have the stars aligned? Probably not. That's... maybe. That is very close. That is incredibly close, actually. It's not necessarily guaranteed, but that is extremely close. I'm pretty sure that's just luck. I don't... That is very close. Can we get that? It's actually a little low. That seems like it's passing very close. I don't know. How close is that? 8,000 kilometers? Can we make that? I'm actually genuinely curious if this is possible. Because if we can just yeet ourselves into a Paul encounter immediately... I mean... It takes... Like... If you get a Paul encounter, it takes like 820... And losing that satellite would give us just a little bit more delta V as well. If we can line this up just perfectly. I wish this tool was more precise. It really doesn't feel like that's... It doesn't feel precise, like what I'm doing here. Man. What angle am I missing here? Am I missing an angle? Or I just need the perfect amount of velocity off from this. Or the game is tricking me. And this is actually a fake encounter that doesn't exist. That has happened before. What is Paul's radius or sphere of influence? Paul SOI KSP. Paul has a sphere of influence of 1 million meters. Wow, okay. Okay. We need to get closer. 8,000 is not close enough. 6,000. That wasn't 6,000. I think we can do this. I just don't think okay. If we get within 6,000 again. Hey, I do not believe I'll be able to get this with this engine. But if we just do the rest of the burn at Tylo, I think we might be able to get the rest of the way there. I'm going to quick save here instead. Seems more helpful. 20 meters per second, though, is not a lot of delta V that we need to spend for this. Alright. Have I done this radiation survey? Oop. I got something. I don't think I ran this. I mean, if I run it twice, there's no downside, so. $13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 minutes. I want to align myself so that I'm looking at Paul. Not Paul. Tylo. And this area in particular, I want to be aligned pretty close. Yeah, so right now it just like we need to fiddle with some parameters, but I think we can get that. It's 8, 7, 6, 5. I like how the seconds are going by too slow because the game's only running at 14 FPS. Okay. Did I do something right or wrong? No, I think I overburned. Yeah, overburned here. I can fix that. We just have to burn anti-node, which is for some reason not a thing you can do. And I don't know why, because it's just one more thing down here. Come on. All right. Also going to reduce the thrust on this engine to 2%. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Alright. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that is so much better. It's almost perfect. Almost. Right, set target as Paul, which for some reason isn't a target anymore. Set target. Tylo periapsis is going to be where we set the next node up. Or not, I guess. I mean, that works as well. Just not having it work. Okay. It might need to be in this SOI that we do that. Unfortunate, but reasonable expectation. Alright, so we'll encounter Tylo's SOI first. Fortunately, it's not going to get us below the SOI of low orbit, but we can still get high. So that'll run as well. Now we should be able to make a node at periapsis where it's most efficient. Was that an encounter? Just wow, that's an encounter just immediately. Okay. I think it's an encounter immediately. Wait, is that a Tylo encounter? Hang on. Hang on. What is that? Oh, it's a Laythe encounter. Oh, you fool. You fell for that. I can't believe you. Okay, now that I think about it, this might not actually be, because we might want to adjust this. This will adjust kind of the angle. The things you have to determine when you're doing this is, there's two things. For one, there's like the speed that you're going when you enter this, but it's also the angle. And I think we might want to change this angle, so I'm going to do it here instead. Because getting closer will give us a bigger ejection, I believe. Do I have that right? Actually, out here, yeah. So that's where we're aiming for. We're going to have to go a little further out. I think. What am I hitting here? Okay, there's something, and it keeps... Jool is just... This is just what you deal with, I guess, when you're at Jool. We're trying to get... either 2A and 2B to line up, or 1A and 1B to line up, if I have that correctly, which for some reason are like the same color now, which is odd because they actually weren't those colors before. Like, they were actually different colors. Like, one was more yellow and one is more orange, and now they're like basically both yellow, which is like, why? Why have you done this? Why? So depending on how slow these two things are, I'm thinking we have to go further out and then fall in. Much further out. And then we're going to aim for encountering Paul as we fall back down. That probably will work better, but we do have to close this gap now. It's a bit annoying because it involves a radial, not a radial change, an inclination change, but... Oh? I think we got it. 145. Alright, we got a Paul encounter. Now we need to be polar for that optimal. Alright, so that should be 820 meters per second delta V. Could be less, could be more. But the best part is that by doing this, we have saved exactly 15 meters per second of delta V. I know. I think that's how much we've done. I don't know if we have or not. Quick save, and we'll burn to here. What the... be right back. Don't mind me just getting McDonald's gift cards for some reason. Anyway, we're back. We got Paul encountered. It's oh my god, it's 30 seconds till. I almost did not make that. That would have been annoying. We're not even pointed at node. Ah! Just watch all your evasions, KSP2 series. Nice job. Thank you. Alright. Hello, Kylo. Alright, 145 meters per second of delta V. Where's Paul? There's Paul. This is going to be kind of precise, so... we'll see. That... Oh. One second. That was set incorrectly. Will a quick save reset it, or will a quick save obliterate everything? Well, the answer is yes. Apparently. I think we'll still get the encounter, but we're gonna get it at a different time. So we want to be very careful about this. I don't know when it's gonna show up. Did I break it? Did I break it? I might have broken it. Oh, no, I needed to burn for longer. Oh! Alright. Good to know. Please point back at the node so that I can do the burn for reals. Right, so it's gonna be a little bit longer then. Set target. Good to know. Good to know. 162. 160. It should just be at 60 then. 3460 that we end up at it. So something broke with the node here, but I mean, that is kind of my fault. Alright, now we'll keep it at 7%. Watch Paul very carefully. Very, very carefully. Oh, there it is. Hi! We can't set up a maneuver there yet. Alright. Alright. We need... Actually, we can probably also do this. Here. It won't be as efficient here, I don't think. We can try it, though, to see how much it moves. It might move a fair bit, though, so... To compensate, I'll just move thrust limiter down. Haha! The plays. The strats. Alright, let's see if this works. And it moves it in the other direction. Because of course it does. Alright. Whatever. I think this is more efficient when we're actually at Tylo Periapsis anyway. Did we get Tylo information? Did we get science yet? I don't know. We quick saved or something. I got a ping from something. Radiation measurements. We did get that. Alright. Watch EC. Is EC going up or is EC going down? Right, we are very far away from kerbal at the moment. Which means stellar exposure could be a problem. We learned that the hard way. Earlier. Right, neat. Let's go to Tylo Periapsis. This is probably going to be the best place to do those burns. What? How is it going away now? Are you... The game is actually trolling me. I swear. I go normal. It's like, well, actually, it's anti-normal. Get it right, nerd. So I go anti-normal. It's like, well, you time warped to the other side, so actually, it's flipped again. I'm actually considering doing this while out here at this point. Like, bruh. Like, bruh. Why? Why must thou be likest this? Those satellites should have enough delta V to circularize here by themselves. Should. Might need a little boost on... Might need a boost around Laythe and Tylo. But all the other ones should be okay. That's why I'm not deploying a satellite here, because I'm using Tylo as a gravity assist location. So... yeah. Alright. Now we are pointed in the correct direction, according to the game. Does this go up? It does go up. It's also going to the side for some reason. It's going to the wrong side. I need to go... what is that then? I don't know which way that is. It means go this way, basically. I'm looking at the nav ball, by the way. I'm not pointed in anything in case you think you're missing something. Alright. 100 kilometers. I don't actually know what circularization altitude is right now. Let's see. Create maneuver plan. How much delta V is this? What? What? Oh. I know why it's doing that. I'm like, why is it not doing this? Because the TWR on the stage is calculated with it. There we go. Now it should actually work. Not gonna work with that one. Should work with this one. It shouldn't take 12 million meters per second of delta V to do this. Alright, let's see. How much delta V does that require? 700? That's it? Oh. Well. I ain't complaining. And if we get this lower to Paul, then it'll actually be even less. Which is very convenient, because then I can just do a flyby with this stage, and I don't have to do basically anything else. Since, I mean, Paul's not changing our trajectory all that much. Not gonna lie. I think what we want next for Bop, which is gonna be our next target, is gonna be... so we're gonna go... should we go Bop or Val? Bop is probably harder, so I'm thinking we do that, because the other three are basically in the same plane, and these two are not. So we'll go for Bop next. If we can get it with a gravity assist, I don't know if it'd be more efficient, but it'd be funnier. Okay. Don't know if it'll be more efficient, but it will be funny. Alright. $25,000 meters. I think that's good. Because honestly, these small planets with low gravity are very annoying as well. They're like, well, you want to, I know you want to, like, land here, but, time warp is not gonna happen for you. Sorry, bye. Okay, thanks, bye. Alright. Quick save. Game save. I'm gonna prepare to detach. Not you. Please. No, go up there. Go to timeout. Go to jail. Or don't. I guess. These two need to be down here. So we'll do this. And it's these two. And these two. And these two. So afterwards, we got this one. This one. This one. And then this one. And then we got the last one is just gonna be you. And also its engine. Then after that, we have to move. These two are gonna disconnect. Which then has, okay, I think our staging is in order now. Tylo. Alright. You're now moving away. I don't know how... Okay, this is an interesting idea. Where's Paul? Wait, Bop is there. Alright. So, hear me out, chat. What if we also go for Bop from here? It's a horrible idea. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, we need to kill off that much velocity to make it work. Which seems like a lot. So we're gonna base it off of that. So we have 500 meters per second as... no, we're gonna re-encounter at least one of these planets at some point. It's basically guaranteed with this trajectory that we're gonna encounter. We'll leave it for now. We'll just leave it to do its thing. Alright, we'll be fine. We have plenty of Delta V still to do all these maneuvers, so I'm not too worried at the moment. I'm not too worried. I'm not scared. I'm not just completely fearless that everything's gonna go perfect. But I'm not frightened yet. I think we have enough Delta V for this. Alright, entering sphere of influence. This should also get us low orbit science as well. Alright, we have entered Paul's sphere of influence. Do research! Do all the research! Also point retrograde so we can detach you. Where's the sun? The sun is there. Our solar panels are not very well aligned at the moment. Let's fix that. Alright. FPS 24. I cannot tell if it's gone up or not, but it's not nothing right now, and that's good. Alright, detaching satellite. 3, 2, 1. Satellite is away. It's also just not attached itself whatsoever. Yes, it has. No, it hasn't. We're good. Okay. So, the ideal altitude around Paul is 500 kilometers. Alright. Good to know. Research inventory. We are already pointed retrograde. Okay. Did we just get science? Cool. I don't know when I need to activate this engine to do this. Oh, yes. Paul looks great, by the way. This is a great looking little planet. It looks kind of weird from the map screen, but actually, this is low orbit, is it not? Is this still high orbit? Alright, we might not get that then, but that's okay. Burning. Music is sick, what the heck? That was a good time to start the burn. A little bit of this shimmering, which is what we've come to expect, I think, by this point, is that shimmer. Saw that in the pre-alpha as well. I'm not sure what would cause that, though. Wait, no, this is the same music as the Mun, or Minmus, isn't it? Actually, it probably is now that I think about it. Alright, the line's curving around. Yes, we're getting orbit. These actually don't need to be as precise orbits. I just want them to be. Alright. Point normal. Let's get this. More 90 degrees like. Fortunately, that lowered our apoapsis. I wonder why it's at 500. Is it really that? Because that seems really... I don't know if it's different. It might be different for everybody. I'm not entirely sure. That seems really high for Pole, though. I don't know what it... Actually, I don't know what it rotates at, so that could be correct, actually. I think I'm free to just let this fly off, because I'm waiting for an assist anyway. Alright. And then all we have to do is circularize, which we should have enough delta V for. Imagine we don't. If we don't, that's an issue. Each of these satellites has 938 meters per second. I know that. Alright. Oh yeah, we got that. Alright. Nice. I'm not gonna spend effort trying to fix that, honestly. Enabled! Percent complete. 20% already. Wow. So this is a funny mod. Basically, it's scan set. Awaiting scanning altitude. Oh, it's different. Oh, wait, no, nope, okay. So we have two things to do. We have to come back to each of these twice. Alright, so we'll leave it on visual for now. This will do its orbital survey-like thing. Currently it's 20% done, I guess. But we'll have to come back, and redo it, I guess at a different altitude. Why would it be different? Is there a reason, or is it just, like, quirky gameplay for the sake of quirky gameplay? Because, I mean, if it's that, then fair. But, like, that seems weird. Control. Alright. We actually gained a little bit more delta V. About 100 meters per second. It's not a ton of delta V. But every 100 meters per second is kind of half of the injection we need to get to bop, I think. So let's see what we can do for bop now. These two are very close. So we've already, unfortunately, passed that. What if we say make a maneuver here? That doesn't work. We make a maneuver down here. It's not efficient to do this. Incredibly inefficient to do that, actually. So I wish we kind of did that here, but we didn't, and I'm not gonna quick save again to get it, which is a shame. Actually, you know, is there anything stopping us from doing it here? Not really. I mean, we're still relatively far out, so 46 meters per second, we might actually get a bop encounter. That's convenient, actually. Not gonna act like that's bad. Oh, got something there. Nice. This might require a bit more delta V than the other one to circularize that, so we might need some help from the main stage, but other than that, I think it's okay. Also, that is a very close periapsis. I like to see that. Very close periapsis. Not entirely sure if I even want it to be closer because of, you know, that reason. But the closer you get to the planet, and I mean, the effect is not very high on this essentially captured asteroid of a moon here. But there is Oberth to be had, so we will take the Oberth that we can. Quick save before we do this. And we'll warp to this node, which is pretty close, if I remember correctly. It's only an hour away. So right now, and actually, because we're getting so close to bop, I think we might be able to get low altitude scan data, which is scan data? Science data from the Science Junior, and also from this. I'm not sure how well the radiation survey. It depends if it's like one biome on the, if like it's like a polar biome and the entire pole is a biome, or if like just the side is a biome. Side? What am I saying? I don't even know. If it's like a highlands biome and it's just stretched across the entire, then that minute we have to do that, it's probably gonna be okay. We are pointed retrograde, not towards node. That is why you quick save. Quick save saves lives. The greatest slogan of all time. Quick save saves lives. Alright, 4 satellites remain. Very cool. Alright. Now we're actually in the correct orientation. I can warp again. Thank you, Shelf. Alright. I have no idea how efficient this bop encounter is. I'm not gonna lie. It seems very not. But I think it's okay. We're actually pointed at the node this time, so that this will work properly. 3, 2, 1. There's our bop periapsis. You know what I should have added? RCS. Should have done RCS. Would have been convenient. How much does it take to circularize from here? Not gonna tell me, eh? Fine. I don't need you. I would actually very much like to have that information. Though. Please. Actually, here's the thing. Can I, like, just drag it here? No, it doesn't want me to. Okay. F5. Let's just go to bop them. I have quick save. Let us see. Because there is a possibility with this much higher velocity that we're entering it at, as opposed to like a regular one where you're just touching. Because we have a lot of extra velocity going into bop here, and it's possible we need more delta V to circularize. Let's see. How much does it take to circularize? 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Oh my god. Also, why is this orbit so weird? So, we might need to spend 400 meters per second here. What does that look like? First of all, science! But what does spending 400 or 500, let's spend 500, say we spend 500 meters per second, what does that do to our orbit? That makes our orbit like this. Does that help us? It lowers this down, gets this about at Laythe. So I don't think it negatively affects us too much. Although it's not a great encounter, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Alright, so point retrograde then. We're gonna burn 500 meters per second on this stage. Then we're going to stage and burn the rest with the satellite. I think that's the plan. What is altitude for this? Min 500 again. Let's Experiment successfully finitoed. $500,000 is there. So how much do we actually need to burn then? 400? Yeah, it's kind of 500. So we'll burn down to 3,000 then. How does this change where we do this? Oh, there is actually a significant oberth then. We can burn a lot less by doing it a little earlier. Right there. There's more oberth here than I thought there was. Let's see, where's the most optimal spot? It's about right there. Yep. We'll start the burn here. That's the most optimal. We'll burn 500 meters per second. So there's 1,350. We have almost 1,000. So really, we only have to do 400 then. Because if we burn down 400, but then there's circularization. Well, we'll just quick save. And then all our problems will be solved. That's how it works. I actually do think we need to start earlier because of that lower TWR in this stage. So I will start the burn just a tad earlier. But I do want to know, are we in low orbit yet? No. So we're gonna start here. Bop soundtrack says different. I like that. Alright, coming up on staging. In 100. Alright, we'll stop here. Stage. And do the rest with you. That was bad. I think we're in low orbit right now. Which is actually a bit annoying because I wanted to start that experiment now. Actually then. Control Jool Satellite 2. You have this. Are you in low orbit? No, this is still high orbit. So maybe not then. And are they past periapsis yet? They're not actually past it, but I suspect it's... Okay, we might not get that then. I'm gonna try it again here, just in case. I'm leaving any science on the table. So I don't think I am. It's probably like 30 kilometers then, the cutoff for low orbit, which is annoying. But it's fine. Halfway done with our fuel reserves. Passing periapsis now. Bop is like, I think Bop is based off Minus, am I wrong? Got the Death Star super laser array thing here going on. I'm pretty sure that's what it's based off of. Bop is an interesting, personally, my favorite moon is Paul, just because it's so different. It's yellow. Val's also nice, but I think Paul is my favorite. Gilly is just funny, because you can just get into orbit from just being on Gilly. You just be like, well, I want to go to orbit, and you can just go to orbit. It doesn't matter if you're a kerbal or whatever, you can just go to orbit. It takes like 3 meters per second to go to orbit. It's great. No, I'm not like 3 meters per second, but you know what I mean. It's like nothing. And 500. Alright. We've got this being funny. Orbital survey. Below minimum altitude. Shut up. Mode visual. Alright. I have no idea when it's gonna allow me to actually time warp. Please be soon. I want to time warp. It's like the one thing a lot of people have said is that they want higher time warp values at these lower altitudes. Cause like, why can't I time warp faster here? I'm not gonna hit the planet. Technically all this is on rails anyway. Why can't I do the thing? It's just annoying, I think. What is it, 50 kilometers? It's probably 50 kilometers, huh? Which is strange, because like for Minmus it's like 15, right? Then you get access to more? Or is that wrong? Let's see, 50 kilometers now. Nope. Still got low time warp values. But why? But why? Why? Why must you be like this? Give me my time warps. Is there a mod for this? Honestly, I think there's probably a mod for this. I mean, the modding community surrounding KSP2 specifically is just insane. I don't know why. I swear they all have way too much time on their hands, because it is just frankly redonkulous the amount of mods that there are for this game already. Did I not burn enough with the other one? Because this is a very small quantity of fuel. I'm not gonna lie. What are you talking about? Please stop. Shut up. I get it. The sun is over there, though. There's nothing I can do about that. Short of this. Oh, it's because this is running. Okay. Nah. Stop running that. I think the time warp thing is it actually... Alright. Oh, there we go. It's at 64. It's at the Minecraft number. Because reasons. I'm not gonna do an inclination change right now. Mostly because I'm actually kind of worried that we only have like 64 meters per second. I think that's okay. but I'm going to prioritize getting a circular orbit. Because that's the whole point, getting the funny maps. I don't even know how far into the future these maps will be able to be carried, but they're funny. So, what on earth happened there? Oh, I wasn't pointed prograde, probably. Okay. Well, that's a bit annoying. Ideal altitude. I don't actually think that the mod cares that much. Mods are fun. You can just add features. Isn't it great? Now, will KSP2 reach the level of modding KSP1 will? No, not yet. What are you, crazy? But still, I like that we have a feature mod here already. Why do we need this feature mod? We don't. But it's there. So we're gonna use the feature mod. Alright, I think we can use the last of our fuel just to try and correct this ever so slightly towards polar. There's 10 degrees of what is it? 10 degrees of slop we can have in this, but if we check engineer, feel like our inclination is like over it. Yeah, it's only 60 degrees. If we can get it to be at least 80, we'll get full coverage. Nine meters per second, 8 meters per second, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we didn't get the we don't get the most of the pole, but we got most of it. What does this map look like? Looks like that. Unfortunately, I don't think that the satellites do what's it called? I don't think that they do anomaly recognition like they do in ScanSat. But this is a good start. It's a good start. Control. Actually not. Wait, no it is, never mind. You are a piece of debris! Alright, so now we have 3,155. We gained another 100 meters per second from launching the satellite. So we have basically an extra 300 meters per second. So we have 3,400 still, which is good. I think the do we have a Tylo encounter right now? I'm sorry, what? We do. We totally have a... Huh? Okay, I did not expect this. Hang on, we can totally abuse this to get our next encounter. Which I think is Val. The reason I'm going biggest to smallest here is solely because it gives us the most delta V to play with, because the delta V we are using, we don't want to be using on the main stage, because if we're using it on the main stage, we're also pushing around extra mass that we don't need to be using the stage to push around. So if we have to expend less, then we get a bigger, essentially delta V bonus every time we release a satellite. Hard to explain, but that's basically how that works. So we're gonna abuse the crap out of this random Tylo encounter that I said we would probably get, but we have and unexpectedly have, so that was poor language, but whatever. Alright. Let's see what we can get with this. I don't suspect it to be too crazy, but I want to see if we can yeet ourselves to Val, which is a weird... We can actually get this. We can actually get this to pull us down. We just have to hit. No, we can't. I don't think we can actually. No, that doesn't make any sense. That would, because on this side of the orbit we're gaining velocity. So really, we want a Laythe encounter. Can we abuse this Tylo encounter to get a Laythe encounter? Because that would help. That would help more. Where's Laythe? Laythe is here. Set Laythe as target. Focus Jool. Let's see. I'm not really seeing anything. There's that one right there. All right. Well, we have a little encounter right here. It's not too close. Yeah, its positioning is kind of bad. Because we kind of need it to be closer to Tylo, but to get a better inclination change off this. But if we get it closer to Tylo, that means it kicks us out further. Do we cross the orbit at any point? When I say cross the orbit, well, without this node, we cross pretty close. If we can get a Laythe encounter here, even if we like completely ignore the Tylo encounter, Laythe encounter, let's see. Where do we cross those two? Because out here we can make good inclination. What the? Oh, we get a second Tylo encounter. Oh, there's the Laythe. The Laythe. Yeah, so if we go for that, what does this give us? I have no idea. I have actually no clue. Because there's no... Wait, no, I do know. No, I don't know, because we don't have an patched conics loaded. If you want to increase your patched conics are basically how many map trajectories. It goes up to 5. You know what? Let's just go all the way. Let's just go all the way up to 5. Laythe, what are you gonna do? So to get it to load properly, I think I need to do this. Or not. Is it just not gonna load? Reset map view. Maybe? Is it not showing? Really does not like that, huh? Maybe it has to reload the game to do that. Doesn't make much sense, but maybe. We have a Laythe encounter though. That's mostly what we wanted. So I think we'll do this burn. Kick save before we do the burn, and we'll actually point towards the maneuver node, because it's only 31 meters per second, which is not a lot considering what it's giving us here. I think if we go around Laythe the other way, we'll get a nice orbit that might get us out to Val. Because the best time, so the way you can get a circular orbit, I believe, you mostly won't get a circular orbit when you're going outbound and you get a gravity assist like this. Like this will not, because think about it, you can mostly think of gravity assists as redirecting velocity rather than sort of taking, I mean, you do take some velocity from the planet, like literally because of gravity reasons and stuff I'm not going to get into, but what you're really doing is you're basically just redirecting these velocities at each other. So the planet pulls you, and it'll basically pull you around it like this. So you start going a velocity in one direction, and you end going another velocity. Or basically the same velocity. It's a little higher, usually. but you'll end up in a different direction going. And so basically the difference is when you're going out, that velocity will either sling you this way, which almost always leads to an escape trajectory like this, or you end up on the other way and you end up with a really eccentric orbit like this. But when you're going down, because your velocity is increasing, what basically that does is it pulls this orbit sort of across, kind of like you're burning radial out, which basically pulls the orbit this way. And so you might be able to get a nice circular orbit from this. Might. I haven't analyzed this, but that's at least my understanding of how this whole orbital mechanics thing works. So yeah, there's that. It could be worth... no, I'm gonna halt myself right there. Because we have giant solar arrays. I was like, maybe it's possible for us to get an aero break. No. This thing would burn up before it got enough friction to slow down. There's no heat shield on this, so basically that's out of the question. That's not happening, to be frank. It's just not. Alright, we'll time warp to this. Get that Laythe encounter, and we'll edit it as soon as we get through our first patch, which is at Tylo. We'll see what that Laythe encounter is actually doing. Maybe edit it, maybe not. Not entirely sure at this point. Sort of winging it as we go. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Waiting for the burn. Alright. Hold in this pattern real quick. I want to see where all of our orbits are lining up. I think they're all lining up very well. Oh, that's what Laythe is doing. Okay, well now we're crashing into Laythe, but we'll deal with that later. This looks good. For my untrained eye, this looks good. How are you seeing your comm connections? That is an excellent question. Well, you see, I actually have the latest development. I actually have no, it's a mod. It's a mod. The mod is called Comm Lines. So that's how I'm seeing that. No, I don't have a dev build. And we also have this orbital survey mod, which is what we're currently trying to set up, just because I think it's funny. Alright, so now we can see our next patch. Tylo. Hello, Tylo. I'm back for another gravity assist. Let's see what we can do with this Laythe encounter. I think if we pull it this way, the other way, I think we can get something nice with it. Okay, that's not what I expected. I expected a circle, not that. Is there a reason that that is happening, or why am I pulling this so much? What is happening? What changed? Did anything change? Oh wait, no, that's not even, that is my actual line, never mind. Oh wait, no, that was good. Hang on. That was better. That's more like what we're looking for. Alright, Val, you're next. Alright, we might have something here. I don't know if it's just something that happens at Jool, but I seem to be getting very lucky with these. I don't know. It's very oddly perfect what is going on. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm able to get this just yet, which is a bit annoying. But, yeah, it's just the Jool is being funny. Let's see. If I pull this back a bit, does that change? Maybe we can get something on the B. Maybe. No. Where's Val? This is Val, right? Yes. So unfortunately, I think... Actually, now that I think about it, if we do this all the way down, because this looks like it might keep going, we might be able to just do a burn down here at Jool. Who is launching fireworks outside my window? Cease! Christmas was 3 days ago. Thank you. Actually, that's very close. Might not need to do that. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There's a little bit of normal, not normal, yes, normal and anti-normal. Alright. We might get something with those B nodes. Or I guess now it's the A nodes. What? It flipped? Wait, no, it's number 1 and 2. I know how this works. These ones right here. That seems like it should be an encounter. What? Val is way bigger. What? Hang on. That doesn't make sense. Distance from target 640. What? Vehicle target. That seems like it should be an encounter. No? Am I going crazy? Val's not smaller, right? Val SOI. What? Sphere of influence, 2 million meters. So why am I not getting an encounter? That's weird. That is super weird. That is very weird. I'm not getting an encounter there. Oops. How am I not getting an encounter? What? $564,000 meters, but its sphere of influence is 2,000. So either I'm bumping up against a patched conic limit and it's just not having it, which I guess is possible, or it's a bug. But it feels like I should have something here, right? Unless I'm missing something like painfully obvious. Let's see. The vehicle comes out here and goes around, goes to here, where we get a Laythe encounter. Then we go around, and this should be where we encounter Val. I'm gonna do a quick save. Just go through all of this without quick saving, and just see if it shows up. I feel like that should be an encounter. But then again, the game's not showing it as one, so we might just be completely backwards or something. I'm not. It's possible. This is a 1 meter per second burn. It's just occurred to me. I'm gonna turn this down so that I don't immediately just blow past that. Alright. 22 seconds. Let's make sure we're pointed at maneuver. That would help. Just a bit. I wonder if it's freaked out right now because of this. It's like, you're on a collision course. You can't get, like... You can't get an encounter on a collision course, you fool. Let's just see what it does. Thank you, game. Right. Burn towards here. That's what we want. Alright. Stop. Trash. Alright. So it doesn't look like we're getting something. But we might be able to force one by doing this. Or not. Why are we not getting one? This feels like it's close enough. This feels like it's close enough. Like twice over. There's nothing that says I can't just wait for Val to just come around. But like, really? That's the wrong way. Say I wanted to force it. Would it? What? What? That's like actually in the same spot. What is that? 400,000. How is that not an encounter? I'm calling it bluff, man. I'm saying it is an encounter, and it's just in denial or something. Because I don't see how that could not be one. Unless I'm missing something huge, and the game is like completely bugged out here. Laythe. Very loud ping there. Oh, we have no electric charge. That's what you're complaining about. I did come here very quickly. I should have paused or something. I guess it doesn't really matter, because I'm probably ending up reverting this if something is off, which I suspect something is incredibly off. And that's why it's not working properly. Okay, it didn't work. Probably end up coming to Laythe again anyway. I just need to know. why this encounter doesn't happen. Because the weird thing is, it seems like it should happen. Like, these two are only 77,000. Now, that's kilometers in fairness, but... Is that different? That looks different. These are way over here. Target. That looks way different. Let's see. Well, we can get some low altitude Jool science while we're here. We still have over 3,000 meters per second, by the way, so we're good in terms of that. Jool. It's still a texture right now, but wait till we get a bit lower and it'll become way better. No, what the heck just pinged? Why is it a different pitch? What? Get rid of all these kerbal measurements. There's Jool's atmosphere. Very clouds. Incredibly clouds. So the Val is nowhere near where we need it to be then. I knew it. I suspected as such. You are being it. What treachery is this? Alright. So new plan. We're just gonna wait for it. It'll happen eventually. And actually, no, it will happen eventually. That is actually how orbits work. Alright. We just need those to be close enough. So right now it's still not close enough. But we're on a pretty good orbit here, where I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, these are coming closer every 2 orbits, which is good, because it means we're not in a freaking resonant. It's really annoying when you get into a resonant, because then these just don't move. Basically what I mean by that is, this orbital period is, say, 1 week, and my orbital period is, like, half a week and a day. So basically you get, like, Val moving as much as it moves, like, in an hour forwards, but, like, so you have to go, like, 100 times to get it to go all the way back. It's super annoying when that happens. Well, it doesn't look like we got that right now. We got a reasonable one, so that's good. As long as we don't get a Laythe encounter, we should be okay. I think 1 or 2 more orbits, and we'll have something. We'll have something. Yeah, see how it's getting closer every time? Alright. One more. We'll see how this looks like. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, now Laythe shows up in the home stretch when we're about to get to Val. Are you serial right now? Are you actually serial? That's just not fair. That's just not fair. Laythe, can you leave actually? Please, can you? Why are you like this? Why are you like that? Wait. Nope, I mean, I'd say this is good. No, it's not good at all. Can we salvage this? I actually cannot believe Laythe has just done this to me. Laythe, I thought we were buddies. And you go ahead and do this. Are you... But why? Well, crud. I can burn outward to get rid of the Laythe encounter. What the crap? Stuck. What is this? I'm stuck to the node. What? Okay. The node is gone and it's still... Okay, I've found a bug. That was weird. And I hope it never happens again. Laythe. Why? 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 I don't know how to salvage this. I actually don't. How do we salvage you? We can just deal with it, and then when we get back over here, we can just bring it back down. It costs us 100 meters per second, though, unfortunately. This is still at 1% also, that doesn't help me very much. Because this is just pulling that Laythe encounter around. Which, I mean, isn't... If one of these lined up with Val, I'd say that's fine. But it's just hitting Laythe again. That doesn't really help. It just pulls the orbit in a circle. Ladies and gentlemen, Laythe has done a funny. And I think it broke everything. I mean, we can just see what this does. I mean, it's not horrible. I mean, it's kind of horrible. How much Delta V does it take to raise this to Val? I mean, it might be fine. I'm not gonna quick save. I'm not gonna quick save. Mostly because we have that one before I did all this, because I'm spending a bunch of fuel in a bunch of kind of random ways right now. And also, really quick, I want to get this radiation survey actually finished around Laythe. I'm gonna get that science. Alright, well, let's see what Val does now. Because something like that might not be terrible. Okay, it is. Oh my god, Laythe, why are you like this? Why? I'm getting trolled. Is there any universe in which this helps me? I don't think so. Frack. I could spend 100 meters per second to do that. Really wish it gave me an encounter of some kind. Can we use this at all? Like, actually, though, if we can find some way to use this Laythe encounter in a way that isn't actually stupid. Because, like, right there looks like it almost works. Now, we said this last time, and it didn't work. Which is weird and stupid, because, like, those are aligned. This should work, but where's Val right now? Val is over here. And I suspect for some reason these nodes are just not aligned correctly for some very strange reason I don't understand. Which is annoying as crap, by the way. That these aren't freaking aligned correctly. Okay, I'm gonna bite it. I'm gonna go back to before we got into the Val orb, to the first one. I'm not gonna change much. I just want to see if we get a slightly different orbit. If we can just avoid that one Laythe encounter. Because if we can, that would be because a little tiny change could help us here. Just a tiny change in our orbital parameters, and it might help. I wish I had a named quick save here. Can I get one? No. Not really. Also, we're not pointed, and this sucks because I just freaking quick save trying to get in. How do I... How do I name... It's not Alt F5. How do I name it? How the heck do I name it? How do I... Is it here? It might be here. It might just be save game. Period. Now that I'm looking at that, it probably is, actually. Oops. This should be above the atmosphere. That would probably help. Alright. So we're gonna try this again. But we're just gonna change this just a little bit as soon as we get down to periapsis. I'm gonna try and lower it. Or maybe I raise it a little bit, just to see what the difference is. Because honestly, that tiny change might butterfly so that we don't end up getting that Laythe encounter then. Sounds weird, I know, but that is generally how it ends up working. It just has to do with the times that you're doing this in. Hello, Jool. Get this aligned so that we're getting actual solar power. And we get low, we can do some science. Did we do this one? Really? Alright, I guess so. Neat. Okay. So, here we're in kind of the same position. Val, set target. I wish nodes had the ability to do what they did in the other game, and that's not do that, oh my god, but like skip orbits. We can't skip orbits right now. Why can't I skip orbits? It actually doesn't let you skip orbits, which is annoying. It's actually very annoying. make sure that this is in the same orientation when I move to prograde here. Are you gonna turn to prograde or not? I'm not pointed at prograde, so it has no reason to. Okay. I'm gonna change this so that instead of being at 40 by 230, we're gonna be at 40 by 250. It's the tiniest change, but it might just work. No way of knowing if it'll work. I did not mean to save there. It's fine. I'm good. If I need to, I can just undo it, because quick saves, but eh. Alright. Val coming around here. How's the next one looking? Because obviously it's not going to be here. I'm trying to position this for orbits in the future is so annoying. I know, just even when you know that because of how physics works, this orbit will eventually encounter either Laythe or Val. Just waiting for it to happen is annoying, because mostly because Laythe is there and it's just looking at me just like, yeah, I know you're there. I cannot wait to ruin your day when it is most inopportune. Alright, what about here? I almost... That, I thought that would be one, but it's not. It is pretty close, though. I'm wondering... in what... So I think if we do one more... Please, it just shows up. It's just like, hello, I'm here to ruin your day. Okay, actually, it's right. It happens on 2s. In this orbit, where is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat. Chat, we got a Val encounter. Oh my god! Okay, what does the encounter look like? First of all, because on one hand, there's a couple things we need to know about this Val encounter. Oh my, that's Val. Doesn't look anything like the original one. Well, actually, it does. I don't like it. Is it bicolored? Is it? I forget if Val is tidally locked. Is it? Oh yeah, no, it's totally tidally locked. That makes sense. Okay, I like that. Attention to detail there. Where's our spacecraft? Our spacecraft is here. Okay, so best time to... Actually, well... Let's see. Because we want a polar orbit for the satellite. But we can use... But in the way that we kind of have it right now, looks like it's not going to be beneficial. So, if we use this, sort of kick this out. We want it in the other direction. Why is this freaking satellite still on my screen? Go away. Why are you here? Okay, it's gone. I deleted it, and also I deleted that. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, it's fine. So say we do this, but we go all the way around. What? Oh, right. That's right. I just realized I kind of have to do it on this side because I cannot do any maneuvering, else I end up in Jool's atmosphere. That's a bit annoying. Okay, I think the best plan is actually radial out or in. What does that give me? Give me anything? Really? Nothing? I mean, I know Val doesn't have that big of a gravity well, but nothing? That... I mean, that could work. Just because we need to get to Laythe anyway? I wish that raised our periapsis more. I know that's not really how that works, but it just would have been so much more convenient. Also, do we have the ability? Do I have the ability to place anything on this? No. Okay, I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna name it God of Val Encounter, and I'm just gonna set it there. Save. Alright, so now we have a named quick save. It's not a quick save, it's just a regular save then, I guess. But, okay, so we have this. Have that. What happened to that? Is it better just to go straight? I think it's just better to go straight for a Laythe encounter. Honestly. So we'll go for that. I don't know what that's gonna do yet. Mostly because I want to change inclination out here instead of here. It's more efficient. Is it though? I mean, I could just... Yeah, I don't want to. Let's see, let's go back to where it was neutrally. Which was about here. Actually, it's not really. If I just do that, go over the top, like we were before, it's gonna throw off our orbit a lot, but I think it's fine. Periapsis is 30 kilometers. Yeah, it's gonna throw off our orbit a bit, but I'm probably okay with that. 200 meters per second. That gives us 28. This, we might need a bit of... We'll see. We'll see. We have a name. We have a quick save for this, so I'm not too worried about it. There's no reason to get 15 minutes, 14. All right, we get our science from this as well. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's just occurred to me I'd have this at 1%, like a moron. Start burning 5 minutes. It should be basically the same, I think. No, I'm actually not entirely sure it will be, but it's fine. It's okay, we have a quick save. What? 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 That is moving in the wrong direction. I'm what? What? That's not how that's supposed to work. That is not how that works. I think I broke something. I just don't know what. Okay, I'm gonna actually just completely redo that. Maneuver plan, get polar. $264? How is that even... What? Alright, might actually be more beneficial to do this further away. Did not consider that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Wait. No, I don't think I can do it further away. Because Jool exists, and Jool is fat. And therefore is messing with everything. Okay. Okay. Do I just need to do this and just bite the bullet on the high delta V? I might just need to then. Crud. Okay, I can minimize the collateral damage by doing it. No, I can't. Okay. I guess we're going with the super expensive version then. Because I don't know when I'm gonna get a next... Don't know when I am going to get the next Val encounter. There we go. 42, I want to get it lower. 30, that seems good. 270 meters per second. Fine. Fine. I have no idea why the crap the other one was less and got us into the same position. But... okay. That makes no sense. That actually makes no sense to me. We'll get a bit of this back anyway, but... man, that sucks. Really quick, I'm going to check on this. Make sure all our fuels and stuff are draining properly. This Oscar B, not this Oscar B. This Oscar B should be completely full, which it is. Good. Alright, let us begin. 6 minutes. 5 minutes. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Uno minutes. Alright. This should be quick then. I like that. That's actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like the two colors. That's actually pretty cool. 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Oh, it's painful how much fuel I'm using right now. Ah! I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. It's just too much. It's too much fuel. At least I get science. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Alright. Coming up on Val. Do all the science. Nice. Gotta love that ping sound, though. It's a very satisfying ping sound, I gotta say. It's a very, very satisfying ping. Hello, Val. We meet again. Alright, let's make a maneuver plan. How much Delta V is this gonna cost me? How much Delta V? How much Delta V is it gonna cost me? Now, wait a minute. We might not need to use a lot of this stage. I don't know if I can circularize with 50 meters per second on this little satellite, but we might otherwise not need to use this stage. I'm gonna burn a little bit on this stage. I'm gonna burn about 50 meters per second on this stage, just to give us a little bit of a kick, to ensure that that satellite can make it. So I just need to double check that it is 500 kilometers, which it is. But otherwise, this is doing very well, actually. Not gonna lie. Alright. I don't know what low orbit altitude is. I'm gonna pull this back from the periapsis like we did around BOP. It'll make it more efficient because we're burning over the periapsis, so we get more Oberth. There's a big gash here in the middle of Val. Isn't there like a river there or something? I don't remember. I think there's an Easter egg there. Or at the very least, it's like its own biome or something. Oh. Science. What on earth was that noise? That was a very strange noise, and I don't like it. Isn't this the Minmus music? I guess that makes sense. They're very similar, but... Four, 3, 2, 1. Well. That don't help. Do it. Now, when was my last quick save? No, it was all the way out here, wasn't it? But why? Why does this happen? Why? Wait, what? Wait, this isn't even my last quick save. What? Got a Val encounter was my last quick save. Hang on. I have that one. We might be saved by an autosave. Okay, not that autosave. What about this autosave? When was this one? Oh! Okay, we got saved by an autosave. Nice. Okay. Cool. Cool. Saved by the bell, and by bell I mean autosave. Speaking of bells, y'all should, if you are enjoying this stream, y'all should, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And then you can be notified when I'm streaming. Okay. Line these up. Make sure we have our optimal electrical flow capability. Why did you blow up? Do not appreciate when you do that. I did not like that. Not gonna lie, man. Wasn't very cool. All right. Are we flying low yet? How orbit high? Low! Alright. As soon as that finishes, cool. Burn down to 2800. Stop burning and stage this. Alright, it worked. Okay, why does it do that? That is incredibly strange. Why did you do that? I did not like that. Alright. Woo! Somehow we saved fuel. I'm not entirely sure when that happened or how that happened, but we did do it somehow. So that's good. Alright. Isn't this the Duna music? I actually need to figure out what the friggin' music tracks are called, because they're tripping me out, because half of them are the same, and then occasionally you'll get a different one, and you're like, is it the same one? Is it a different one? No clue. Alright, 100 meters per second to circularize. Alright, no clue how we're gonna get to the Laythe with that. Just that we need to. Somehow. Alright, we're pretty polar here. To raise this to 500. We'll see if we even have enough fuel for it. 50 meters per second. 30 meters per second. Okay. We got to 400. I think that's still okay, though. Once again, we're not going for, like, super high accuracy for this. It's not necessary, honestly. It's just not necessary. It's... Sure, it'd be nice, but it's not necessary. For super high accuracy. Just because you have between 100 and 1,000... an extra 100 kilometers. It's basically the same. As long as you're basically within these two for the biome scan, I guess, which I'm not gonna do right now. You should be okay. Alright. So we got those, and most importantly, we got the science. Because I mean, this whole satellite thing. I mean, it's nice. But then again, we're basically doing it because of a mod. So, you know, it's basically a side quest at that point. However, we are getting tons of science from this. So. That was weird. Okay. But we are getting tons of science from this. So that's good. The only thing is, how are we going to get our next encounter from this? That's what I wonder. Do we get it from a Val encounter? Because we could rectify this position through a Val encounter, but a Laythe encounter would be preferable. But I just don't see how we'd be able to get one of those. The alternative would be just doing this, but that costs a ton of Delta V. And honestly, I want to use that Delta V to circularize around something like Laythe instead. That'd be much more better utilized. So we could try lowering it this way. We could try lowering it this way. But, we're basically nowhere near any of those orbits. We're falling pretty well outside. So I think our best strategy is trying to get another Val encounter after a couple orbits. Just because we're out at that altitude anyway. So if we quick save here and just see where Val is next time it swings around. See, it's right there. So basically, this is where we're gonna be. That's where Val's gonna be. So this orbit should be quicker. Alternatively, we can try raising our orbit, try and catch it as it comes back. But unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna work. So in this case, don't know how well we can get this, but if we lower our apoapsis, no, our periapsis, we'll get a quicker orbit, and we might be able to catch Val. That's the idea right now. It's kind of Delta V heavy though, unfortunately, and that's just something you have to deal with, unfortunately. No, I don't like that. That's using too much fuel. I mean, alternatively, we could just keep going around in circles until we hit Val. That would also work. It will happen eventually, because the orbit line do intersect there, and then if we can get a close enough encounter. So we're gonna hit, so aim, not at the vessel, set target. So then it ends up there. So it looks like B is gonna go all the way around. Now it's a little closer. Want 2 orbits. Oh! That was way faster than I thought it would be. Okay. No, that's fine. That's okay. Let us see if we can't use that and straighten ourselves out towards a Laythe encounter, because that's where we need to go next, Laythe. Where's the spacecraft right now? I mean, it's legitimately more efficient to do it this way. Because we are higher. That's the wrong way. I want it this way. And I think we want to get closer to Val as well. To really pull that straight. Yeah, like that. That's good. Alright. So now the problem is or periapsis is a bit too low to get a decent Laythe encounter. So if we can get it higher, might not be possible. I recognize that. OB resources much better spent. Oh, hey, we got a Laythe encounter. Nice. How good of a Laythe encounter is it? Don't know. But who the heck is pinging me right now? Stop it. Alright. So... okay. I think that's good. Don't know how good of a Laythe encounter is, but... I mean, there's so many orbit lines right here that's kind of fair. Just don't know. Alright. 100% throttle limiter. Point towards the node. And I guess we just warp to it. Alright. Alright. Well, where even... why didn't it point? What the heck? Point towards the node. Point towards the node, you idiot. Do it now. Do it now. Alright, so this is pointed towards node now. Now I can actually do this. It'll actually work. Why does this feel like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing? Like, at all. What did I break now? What did I break? What did I do to deserve this? Okay, guess we're gonna time warp again then. Now, the important thing is we know that it happens. Not too far into the future. There it is. Okay. Take two, I guess. I actually don't know what the heck happened there. Like, why? Why did that happen? Don't know. Crapped out on me for some reason. And I actually do not know if that was an issue with the maneuver node system, something else. It's just so random, that issue was. There's Laythe. Wish we could encounter that a bit lower. That Laythe encounter is going to bend that orbit way out of whack again, but it's fine. I think this is a better one. We're only spending 89 meters per second. I don't even know how I'm getting a better one, but whatever. I do not care. I will take what I can get. Thank you very much. Oops. How low can I get it? I know Laythe's atmosphere is like 50 kilometers or something. I think 70 is safe. Laythe is a bit smaller than Kerbin. It's like, it's not Eve sized. Eve is bigger than Kerbin, I think. 63 kilometers, that seems good. Point towards the node, like for reals this time, please. Thank you. 63 kilometers. I think because we're coming at it at a lower angle like this, it might be okay for us to do this just with the satellite. Don't quote me on that. Why are they counting in chat? Not my chat. My chat would never do such a thing. What is this? What is this Discord group? Why is it just GIFs? It is just anime memes. Thank you, Tessin. Thank you. Don't know what's happening there. Anyway, Kerbal Space Program 2. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I'm looking. It's not. OBS isn't recording my screen. It's recording the game. But in my the bottom right of my game, I just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Crap! I walked past the node. I'm too busy counting to 10, man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, 7 minutes. 7 minuets. That's a kind of song. I learned that in grade school. Alright, so there's the node. I have also been informed that apparently we're supposed to call these maneuver plans now. Because the word node is it's very technical and could confuse new players. No, it's a maneuver node. You can try and break that habit all you want. I don't think it's happening personally. I've been calling them maneuver nodes for like 83 years, man. Force of habit is way too strong. Alright. Alright. Come on. Laythe encounter now. This looks actually correct now. Laythe encounter. It is nowhere near as accurate, but the important thing is we got it. Oops. Crap. What did I just do? Did I just ruin everything? My plans. Have they come to ruination? No! We're good! Ha! Okay, we might need to move this down tiny bit, but other than that, it's just this and then Tylo. We have 2,800 meters per second. Somehow we've only spent like 400 meters per second, and we've launched probes to like half of the moons so far. More than half of the moons. We've launched them to 3. It's just the 2 big ones, and we do have plenty of Delta V in this stage to compensate, just in case. I know this says like 3,000, but like that's not accurate. Don't look at that. It's actually more because of how we're staging these things, and also this one right here, which is a return stage. Alright. How is that going sideways? What? I'm sorry? Which direction do you want me to point in to make it go down? I can just find that out, can't I? Wait, which way do I need to point to make it go down? Alright, let's see if I do... Okay, well, it's not that way. It's definitely not that way. Alright, Mr. Maneuver Node. Is it this way? No, that makes it go sideways. That also makes it go sideways. Okay, it's actually none of them. That's intuitive. Alright, Jool periapsis. It's gonna kick us back out to Val. Over here. Alrighty. Oh, I love doing gravity assist. This is great, man. This is great. So Val is going to rectify the orbit into a more ecliptic orientation. Sling around Val. Say hello to our satellite, which we're going to go very close to, actually. Where is it? Where's my satellite? Where is it? Where is it? Mr. Satellite! I deployed you like 20 minutes ago! After high-fiving our satellite, we're gonna go way out here. I'm gonna quick save here, actually. Experiment in... I don't know what that's about. We're gonna make a node here and see if I... What do you mean no vessel control? What? Oh, that makes sense. Thanks, Jool, for being fat. Jool is fat. This is the only way... There is no other way to put it. It is fat. Right, Laythe. Which way do I have to do this? Is it this way? No. Is it this way? Yes. Alright, burn normal. Because this Laythe, you will get significant Oberth effect with Laythe. That I know. That seems like it's not going down very fast at all. Am I doing something wrong again? No? Why does it seem like it's taken way more... I know why. I know exactly why. That's why. Thrust limiter's up. Genius. Alright, where is Laythe? Laythe is over yonder. Alright. Lower you down to 62 kilometers. Or somewhere around there. Ish. That works. And then, do we get maneuver node control? No. Fine. I want to make a save here. Regular save. Laythe encounter. Save. Alright, now we're gonna warp to the Laythe encounter. Just going to swing around this way. This is going to kick our orbit out like this, which is annoying, but fortunately for us, the last moon we have to go to is Tylo. So, like, I don't care. Like, you can get a Tylo encounter from, like, any orientation, I swear. So, like, alright, let's see. How much Delta V we gotta use here? Stop giving me no vessel control, game. Why? But I have vessel What? Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. Where's the sun? The sun is over there. The sun is over there. Solar panels, do solar panel things or something. We already got the science from here, so not worried about that. Give me electricity. Thank you for electricity. Okay, so now I can do the maneuver. Now I can do the maneuver node. Thank you. Alright. And in order to circularize, it's going to take how many meters per second? 952. Okay, it's going to take a little bit more than that. Is it also 500? Because that's actually a lot of Delta V. 500 meters per second. No, 500 kilometers. What am I saying? Okay. Going crazy. Don't worry about it. It's fine. 500 kilometers. It's just always 500 kilometers. That's going to be very annoying around Tylo, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, so 900 meters per second. Simplified out. Yeah, so each satellite is 900. Gonna need a significant amount to circularize. Over 100. So we're gonna give it 200 meters per second. So we're gonna say 900. So it's only gonna say 700. So do we burn down to 2300 then? Quick save. That seems like a lot. Alternatively, this will help if I do that. That'll save us probably a decent amount. I'm gonna burn down to because it's not gonna be the most efficient. Need to burn a little bit behind that to get the most efficient. Alright. Burn retrograde. Ba. And we can actually get some low altitude science as well. I say that. Where's the sun? There's the sun. Not... You can't do anything. You can't do... What can you do? Did we not have that? Okay. Guess not. Will this run? I don't think this has enough EC to run. It will have enough EC to run if I just let it keep going. Will that simulate? I don't know if it will simulate. Here. Just for this, I know it will simulate. Or at least it should. So I'm gonna do this for this. It should simulate when you're going through that. But because there's gonna be a detach here, I don't want to... Did we just enter the low anyway? Oh, it doesn't even matter. Whatever. Alright. Bad plan. Doesn't even mean anything. Whatever. Alright. Pawn up. I should turn that off, actually, before we do the node. Hi, settings. Turn that off. Don't need it. Stupid plan. Didn't mean anything anyway. How was there more stuff to do? Oh, Science Junior. Makes sense. 6, 5, or it's just these two. 2, 1. I'm gonna burn down to 2,300 meters per second. Burning about 500 meters per second delta V on this stage. Once we do that, we're going to deploy this dude and just pray that he works. I have no better way of doing things, of course. Alright, 300 meters per second coming up. Now. Right. Why? Actually, why? This isn't even the first time it happened. It just blows up when I switch to it. Why? Why? Why do I have to deal with this? Why do I... Okay, I'm just gonna do all the science right now. We already know we can do it, apparently. Here, do all the science that you need to do right here. Alright, you've done all the science. I know I don't have the electric charge to technically do the science. I just don't want to deal with it, alright? Alright, science is done. Don't need to do any more science. It's fine. Alright, now we go down here. There should be a little more science once we get to the low orbit area. We know we can get all the science, so I don't really care that I'm using Infinity C to simulate this or whatever the crap I was doing. I just want the satellite to not blow the crap up as soon as I touch it, alright? Do the research. Do the stuff. Do it. That should finish. Alright, everything is done. Alright. Retrograde. Quick save here. I'm going to try... Is it because something's clipping? There's nothing clipping. What? Nothing here is clipped. This is clipped into here, but this is on the same spacecraft, so that shouldn't change anything. I don't understand. What is going wrong? I don't get it. Like, this is even tilted away, so it's not touching any part of this spacecraft, so it should not be a deployment issue. I'm gonna start at 5 seconds here. Alright. Gonna burn down to 2,300. That's a shot right there. Hi. That's pretty. See, here's the thing. The game might be bugged, and then you turn around, and it's like, wow, visuals. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there, but that. We got the sun, we got Laythe, and we got Jool disappeared, alright? That's just pretty, man. Alright. Go down. I'm going to detach this. I'm gonna, like, quick saver or something. And now it works. Okay. Okay. Just, sure. Fine. Okay. 700 meters per second. Going down. 400. Yeah, I kind of have to do this right now. It's unfortunate. It's not efficient the way I'm doing this right now. Alright, so here's my plan. I'm gonna go around here to raise this. Those are gonna fly off to wherever. We're in prograde just so we get this around. Then I'm gonna lower it at the bottom. go get you up to about 60 again. Then we're gonna warp around. Why is this so laggy? Hi. Alright, we have 147 meters per second. I think that's okay. 500 meters per second. 500,000 meters. Sorry. I can read. Alright, so then we're gonna go to this side again, and we're gonna raise it. Alright. Can we make it all the way up to 500,000? 70,000. If we can make it up to 400 or at least 300 minimum, we should be okay. I'm not too fussed about it again. Oh, shoot. Is that acceptable? Can I even accept that here? No, minimum altitude for biome is 300. So no, I cannot accept that. Need to burn a little more efficiently. Shoot. How can I fix that? I can fix that by burning the first stage earlier. I'll do that then. So we started this time at 5. Oh, why is this before? What on earth? No, that's not how that's meant to work at all. Alright. 10, 9, 8. No wonder it was so inefficient, bruh. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 2. This time in an orbit that makes sense. We started burning after the periapsis. No wonder it didn't work. I was like, where'd all my Delta V go? So we should probably be able to do this just fine then. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, 2,400. 2,300. There. Stage. Switch like that so it doesn't blow up, I guess. Alright, we'll do the rest of the burn here. Still a bit after periapsis, but it should be more efficient than last time. Alright, we'll get this down to like 1,000,000, I guess. That seems good. And we'll time warp all the way around. Is it just because Laythe has like an atmosphere or something? I don't understand why this planet is being laggy. Is Laythe just like incredibly not optimized? Or something? Because I would believe it. Why are you so laggy? I don't understand. Why is it only laggy in time warp as well? It's very strange. Incredibly strange. Alright. Oh, birth effect. Yes. Maximum velocity. In this case, delta velocity. For change of velocity. What the crap did I just touch? Why do I only have audio in my left ear? No! 179 meters per second. Is that more than last time? I don't remember. Maybe it's okay. 215, 250, 300. Alright, we're good. Okay, make it a 400? Dang. Oh, we were so close to 400. That's what it's about in Val, so I'm okay with that. Because we can actually use it. Open map. Look at this tiny sliver of... Wait, that's... Oh yeah, Laythe. It's like basically ScanSat, but with none of the features other than a biomap. Right now they just have a biomap. They'll probably get other stuff out. I'm not actually entirely sure if it's the same guy who made ScanSat. I don't think it is, but it's clearly based off of it, because this is like the same interface. Like, look at this. There's even a... I mean, they even added a planetary overlay. Like, look at this. I can literally go into the map view and see what's scanned. Like, look at this. Gray ball right now. But you know where it's not? Right here where we're scanning. I know it. For a mod that came out literally yesterday, it has very many features. That's not English, but whatever. All right, one more. Just one more. Just got to get to Tylo now, and then we have 2,400 meters per second to do 3 things. Get to Tylo, get an atmosphere sample from Jool, and return to Kerbin. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. Because we can do the atmosphere sample over multiple passes. I know that for a fact. The difficult part, I think, is just getting Laythe to come back. Set target. Because it kicked us out in a very strange way. Why is the game being so laggy now? It actually wasn't like this earlier. Look at this. 1 FPS. Why? But why? We'll never know why. $2,700 4,000 milliseconds per frame. Oh my god. But why? But why? Alright. Tracking station, maybe? Maybe tracking station. Nope, it's just as bad here. Alright, well, Okay, I know. Very true. Alright, so here's... This looks like a constellation. What the heck? Alright, okay. Oh, I'm almost up against my 4-hour time limit. Neat. Yes, I have a timer set up for this. It's just... Okay. So, here's the plan. I want to see if I can figure this out. I'm going to time warp around later, because I'm basically out of time for today. But I'm going to time warp around when I'm like maybe later, and then tomorrow we'll come back at this and finish this mission, because I'm out of time right now. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to watch more of my content, well, there's a bunch of stuff on my homepage. There's also like streams if for some reason you need more long form content. But yeah, until tomorrow, guys, bye. I had a lot of fun today setting up satellites, so woo.